Welcome to Epic Conversations. I'm Diane. We're here today with my very special guest and friend, Christina Peterson. Christina has attended Charis Bible College, and she is an auntie, right?
Mm-hmm.
An aunt. She has you came from a family of 6.
Yep.
And so some of her other siblings have had children, which makes her Auntie Christina. So we're going to talk about her role as an aunt. But before that, thank you for joining us. And thank you. If you'd like to receive more uplifting videos, subscribe to the channel and follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So, Christina, share with us, how does it feel to be an aunt?
Oh, it's the best thing ever.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's. I'm so happy that that 3 of my siblings got married before me. So now, since I get to be the aunt first, and I get to be like, they've been like some of them. I guess my oldest nephew is 6. I should know this, but it's somewhere in that range. He's like 6, and so it's been great to be able to like be around them growing up and everything, and just being able to experience the dynamic of like being their aunt and being family. So it's different than just like babysitting or like different things like that, which is awesome. So it definitely is a huge
So how
awesome.
many?
How many?
How many are your aunt? Oh,
I should know this.
Let's see, we got to stock count now.
Literally. Okay, let's see. I've got 4. Okay, it's like 7. Something like that. And there's 2 more on the way.
Oh, wow.
And let's see. 7. Yeah, it's 7.
That's
right.
So you're an aunt. So what do you do as an aunt? Do you like buy them gifts? What's special about it?
What's special? I would say the biggest thing is that you get to forge a relationship with them that can be with them their entire life, and you get to really you have like a very unique aspect in their life because you're aunt, so you're a direct family, but not their parents or grandparents. So I mean, that thing about you get to be the fun auntie is so true. I mean, like I've done so many things with my nieces and nephews, and the more I can do as they get older is awesome. And so just spending time with them is so huge. Like it is crazy. Like with my niece, I took her to see a movie, and we went to out to lunch afterwards.
Oh.
And forever after that, she would say every single time I would see her, she would say, "I want you to take me to Chick-fil-A." And it was you can see how much it impacted her. And and she was like 2 years, she was 4 years old. And so she was little, and that's still I guess for me, the thing that really, I guess, impacts me the most is seeing how the littler they are, they may not remember the specific things that you've done with them, but they will remember the relationship. They will remember everything. And it's like that, exactly. It's so huge. You have so much influence over their life. And it's amazing at how much you can add to, what their parents are doing. You can just add to that, and you can just be it's just, I think it's absolutely one of the best things, because you can just the older they get, the more you can do with them. And it's just every time I see them, it's just the things that I get to do with them and just spend time with them. And it's just and they love it. It's kids, it really, they're so easy. They really, all they really want is love. That's all they need.
True.
And it's a little thing goes so far. Just taking her out to lunch and a movie, or even lunch, forget the movie. And it was that was just so huge. And it was and it does depend a little bit on their love languages too, I think. But I think the bottom line is that it really doesn't matter. They know love. That is the bottom line. And it's no matter where, no matter how that is shown to them, they will know it. It's kids are so much more discerning, because when they're born, it's they kind of came from that the womb, kind of that direct contact with God in a sense. And it's when they are so sensitive to that. So it's it doesn't matter what any kind, they'll know love in whatever shape or form it is. It won't matter if it's their love language or not. I think honestly, they'll feel it no matter what, and they will know it,
because they have spirit.
Yeah,
they have a spirit. They have a soul, and they live in a body.
Yeah, and just gonna it'll affect them. It'll just impact them so much. And it's just to me, I guess that is the biggest thing, being able to just really form that relationship when they're little, because they will have that no matter what.
That is so important.
Oh, yeah.
relationships.
Mhm.
Who would have thought? The most important thing about being an aunt is forming a relationship that they will remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, because part of that, honestly, I think, was kind of how my aunt was with me when I was little. And it's like, she died when I was like 4 or so. Like, so I really didn't remember her that much. But there were things like I remember, like out of everything, like I didn't remember hardly anything from a lot of that age. But the biggest things that I remember were the things that she would do with my sister and I, and just like, playing games, and just like, it was, that I remember like it was yesterday. It is so clear, and it's like that. Just how important that was to me, and just like the fact that I remembered it so much. I'm like, you know what? That is so huge, and that's like, it's so important to have, to really. I don't know. I think like the younger they are, that's important. Like there's not, because some people will be like, oh, when they get old enough, it's only fun because then they'll remember and things like that. And it's like, yeah, that's still, they won't remember it when they're this, when they're little, but that's when it's all the more important, because that's when you forming that relationship and having like that dynamic with them that, like they will remember, they will have the rest of their life. And to me, that just, so that like was the biggest thing in being like, that affected me, that I really wanted to like let them, I wanted them to know that. And I really wanted to build that relationship with them, no matter how old they were, especially, like when they're like, from when they're first born, like, you never stop. And it's like, and the great thing is that since, like they're all my nieces and nephews, I can do that right now, and which is awesome. And
they're all at different ages.
Oh yeah, like they're all over they're all like, the oldest one is 6, and they're all like pretty much a year apart right down the line to, well, the ones that aren't born yet. So right now it's like 2 years old to 6, but it's just, like it's crazy it's just.
That's good that you have a vision of imparting yourself, your values, your relationship, your fun, your who you are into them, because you're their aunt and you have an influence over them. That's really good, and I like your little doodad up there. Making you have your little nieces, you wear those hats and little things there, and nephews and all that, and they see that. Thank you. That is just an awesome point. I mean, about a role as an aunt is being all about relationship, and they do sense the love. Yeah, we all need love at any age. So whether you're an aunt or or a kid or an adult, we all need aunts. So thank you so much for sharing, and we appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, have an epic day in the Lord.